everyone, it's Megan. Welcome to my YouTube channel, and if you're returning, welcome back. Today we're going to do a 20-minute reformer upper body workout. So 20 minutes, total burnout. We're going to hit our whole upper body. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to work on my long box. So if you have a long box, go ahead and set it up. And we're going to start facing towards the back of the reformer, and I have one heavy spring on, so one red spring. I'm going to go ahead and grab my straps. If you have the option of long and short, I'm going to go short. So we're going to sit nice and tall up on our sit bones, reaching the crown of the head long, sitting tall, and we're just going to do pulling back with the arms and forward. So try to stop at the waist when you bring that carriage home. Don't allow momentum. So stopping at the waist and pulling straight back, holding it for a second, and slowly releasing it. So we're really focusing on the posterior chain here, strengthening our back muscles, but also hitting the back of the arms. So just focusing on the breath, breathing in through the nose and out through that pursed lip. Good. Try not to throw your trunk in and out. You want to keep that nice and stable. You're just moving from the arms. Good. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Coming back home, staying there. Just going to hinge forward just a tad. We're going to bring our arms up, keeping the arms very still. We're just going to bend at the elbow joint and press back into our nice tricep extension. So you can see that my arms are behind my back, my elbows, and nothing's moving. I'm just bending at the elbow joint and back. So I'm really hitting those triceps. I'm leaning forward just to counterbalance my balance. Good. So reaching the crown of the head long. I'm not crunched over. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Coming on up, shaking the shoulders out. Whew, feeling it already. From here, we're going to have our short straps in hand. We're just going to roll down, finding that nice C curve. Stabilizing in the core, arms come up at shoulder level, and we're just going to go into bicep curls. So I'm staying low in my C curve. I'm keeping my arms up at shoulder level, so that's what's keeping it nice and challenging, especially with that heavy spring on. If you're using a short strap and this is too hard, you can move to a long strap, or you can come up from sitting at your C curve. I'm just going to add a little bit more challenge by adding one leg extension. So now this become a little bit more challenging, trying to stay stable in the core for 3, 2, and 1. Placing that leg down, and I'm just going to do that other leg. Same thing. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming on down, sitting on up. Whew, good job. From here, I'm going to cross my straps now. So I'm going to have an X in front of me with the straps crossed. I'm going to keep my arms and my hands in the short strap, but I'm going to keep my arms glued towards my side. And we're going to do an external rotation with our arms, hitting our rotator cuff. So really hitting those shoulders, back of the deltoids. You can see that I'm keeping my arms glued to my side. They're not out. They're staying nice and glued. And I'm just moving the arm in and out. Still sitting up nice and tall. So don't lose your posture. Remember, we're not throwing the trunk out. Core is engaged. Just stay nice and tall. Good, let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, staying there. Keep your straps crossed. I'm gonna grab my left strap, they're still crossed, with my right hand, and I'm just gonna choke up on the rope here. I'm gonna reach my left arm out, and I'm gonna go into a high elbow row. So, you wanna pull back, keep that elbow up high. Nice high elbow row, staying tall in the sit bones. Try not to let your body move. Just using that arm. Good. Focusing on that breath. Try not to drop that arm at shoulder level. We're gonna add on to this. We're gonna go for 3, 2, and 1. Same thing, we're just gonna add a nice rotation. So I'm gonna look back towards that back wall and back to starting position. So I'm getting into my obliques as I rotate, but I'm still having dropped my arm from that shoulder level. So still doing the exact same thing, but I'm just rotating from the hips, waistline, sorry, and pulling and looking. Good. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and put that strap down. Awesome. We're gonna grab the other strap. So it's our right strap with our left hand, and I'm gonna choke up on that rope. And I'm gonna sit nice and tall, reach my right arm out, and I'm just gonna start with that high elbow row. So pulling in and out. So sitting nice and tall, I'm gonna keep my arm up at shoulder level. I'm not gonna drop it. Really resist that carriage coming in as you're pulling it out. Don't let your springs bring it home. You let it come home. Good. We're going to add on to this in 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Same thing. Let's go ahead and add that rotation. So we're going to twist towards that back wall and bring it back to home. So same thing here. Hips are staying squared towards the front wall in front of me. And I'm just rotating at the waistline. I'm still keeping that left arm up at shoulder level. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Go ahead and bring it home and put that strap down. Perfect. From here, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna switch positions. So now I'm gonna take my heavy spring off and I'm putting on a light spring. So 1 blue spring for me, and that's a light spring for me. I'm still gonna continue onto my box. I'm gonna grab the strap in front, so the strap that's in front closest to you, and I'm gonna sit on my box like a mermaid, like we would do in a mermaid position. If you don't have, this is uncomfortable for your hips, you're just not feeling it, you can go ahead and sit tall and have your legs dangle, whichever is comfortable for you. But I'm gonna sit in mermaid position. And from here, I have my short strap in hand, and I'm just gonna find my goalpost, and I'm gonna do some goalposts, so shoulder, head over press. Still sitting nice and tall. Try not to lean towards the side. You wanna stay center. Good. Try to keep your arm up at shoulder level. We haven't dropped it yet. So that's the most challenging part. We're still on that light spring, but it does get a little heavier when you keep your arm up at shoulder level. You haven't dropped it. Really burning out those shoulders. And I'm using that short strap, so it's making it a little bit more challenging. Let's go for 3, 2, and 1. Good. From here, now we're just going to go across the body and back towards starting position. So I'm keeping my hips squared towards you, And I'm just rotating at the waistline, kind of moving the rib cage back and forth. Try to keep this left hip down. It's easy to lift it when we pull it towards the front. Try to keep it down as you come back. The entire time, sorry. You don't want to lift it. Let's go for 4. Stay up at shoulder level. 3, 2, and 1. Good. From here, same strap. Now with my right hand, I'm going to grab that short strap. I'm just going to place my left hand down, and I'm going to go into draw a sword into backhand. So I'm drawing right across my stomach, and I'm pulling it back, using the triceps to pull it back. Good. You want to look at your rope as it goes. Sitting nice and tall. Like I said, hips are very stable. They're squared towards the front. Just moving at that arm. But this move is great. I love this move. This really hits the back of the arm, hits the triceps, your deltoids. So this is a great exercise to really shape those arms. Let's go for 4, 3, 2. Last one here. Let's see if we can drop that draw sword and just go into a backhand. For 5, challenging. 4, 3, 2, and last one. Come on in and put that strap. Actually, hold that strap. We're just gonna go around the rope. So now I'm gonna keep that light spring, keep that strap in hand. I'm just gonna rotate my body facing the front of my carriage. I have my short strap in hand. Now I'm kind of straddling my box. Both feet on the sides of the carriage, or you can crisscross, whatever is comfortable for you. Just sitting nice and tall, left strap in hand, and now we're just gonna go into nice offering position, straight forward and back. You can use your other hand too, but we're not having that weight. If you just want to counterbalance yourself, it could be easier this way. So just straight up and back, sitting nice and tall. Don't hunch forward. Good. So now we're hitting those front deltoids, but also getting into our chest and our pecs. Keep breathing. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, 1. Now rotate that palm down, and now we're just going to go into that nice, like a windmill. Adding that nice rotation, so my head is kind of following that hand with the strap. Also getting into our obliques here, warming those up. Actually, we're not going to do any ab work here, so this will be it. So try to get what you can. 2, we're going to add on to this. And 1, now, same thing, you're just going to circle that arm all the way around and back. So adding a little swimming motion here. And I'm just doing the same exact thing with the other hand, just to keep coordination. For 2, this is a great shoulder burnout. And 1, now let's switch the direction. This is definitely going to be a little bit more challenging, especially on the obliques. So we won't do too many here. Remember, stay nice and strong for 3. I'm feeling this. 2. And last one. Bring it in. Good. Shake it out with one more exercise with this strap. We're just going to go right into hug a tree. So bringing our arms up, out, and in. So a lot of oblique work working here with our shoulder and arm exercises. Our obliques are working so we don't rotate with this strap because we're only using one strap. So naturally our body wants to rotate towards that side. So we're really using our core to stay nice and square to that front. For 3, 2, and 1. Whoo! Good job. We can go ahead and put that strap down. And let's go ahead and grab our other strap with our right hand and do the same thing just on that right side. So we're just gonna start with straight forward and straight back with that arm. Working into the front deltoid and our pecs and chest. Sitting nice and tall, you could add that other hand, doing the same motion. Keep breathing. Just looking at the time, I just want to make sure that we're staying on time. Good, for 3, 2, and 1. Good, from here, let's go right into that nice windmill motion, straight back. I'm just following my hands with my eyes. Obliques are on. Let's go for 4. We're going to add on to this. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now let's just go ahead and add that nice little swimming motion. So the arm comes up and all the way around, and we bend it back straight forward. So a nice little shoulder burnout here. For 3, 2, and 1. Let's go ahead and switch the direction. So instead, the sides, this way is a little bit more challenging. So just stay strong, focus on your breath. We're not going to do too many. Let's go for 3. Whew, I'm feeling it. 2, and 1. Good. Shake it out. Last one here, hug a tree. So same thing, stay up at shoulder level. Keep a nice bend in your elbow, and you're really thinking about keeping that beach ball in your hand. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Keep that strap, and now let's just rotate towards, I have my back towards you, and I'm going to come into that mermaid position. Or you can crisscross, whatever's comfortable from you. And we're just going to go right into goalpost arms into that nice shoulder overhead press. So think about little goalpost. You want to stay up at shoulder level. Don't drop your arms. I'm trying to stay on track here so I don't go over 20 minutes. Good. Let's go for 3, 2, and 1. Good. From here, we're just going to go across the body and back to starting position. You can add that arm for a little counterbalance. So remember, keeping those hips squared to that wall in front of you. You're just rotating at the waistline, letting your rib cage move, but not your hips. And you also want to keep that right hip down. So you don't want to lift it like this. You want to keep it down for 4. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Short strap, other hand. Let's go right into that jaw sword and backhand. So your hand stays pretty close towards your midsection as you glide it across and then come into that backhand motion. Good. Keep doing these, and then we're going to add on. We're going to just drop that jaw sword motion and just go into that backhand for 3, 2, and 1. Stay up there. Now just bend the elbow and go right into that backhand motion. Try to keep your arm up at shoulder level. We haven't dropped it. Stay strong. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it on in. Go ahead and put that strap down. Almost done here, guys. Let's go ahead, kneeling on our box, facing that front of the carriage, both hands on your foot bar. I'm still on that light spring, so if you don't feel comfortable with this, go to that heavy spring. Make sure your knees are right under your hips. You're just gonna push that box out with your hips. So now you can see that I'm in a diagonal, and I have my Shoulders over my wrist, and we're just gonna go into a nice little Pilates push-up. So we're gonna finish it out with some chest exercises. Go ahead. Come straight down. You wanna keep your arms out, go into a nice 45-degree angle. Hips stay square. Try not to let that carriage move. So also gain a nice little ab workout. Stay strong. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on in, and just come on down to a nice child's pose. Good. Come on up and shake it out. Thanks guys, that was a 20-minute upper body workout. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you're definitely gonna feel that like I did. And I will see you next time. Thank you.